Keep this show moving. We got a lot more great comics coming up for you guys. Your next comic, another absolutely hilarious performer. Y'all make it loud right now for the very funny Michael Haluska.
What's going on, guys? It was a brief chat break. Everybody was chatting when I got on stage. What are you guys talking about?
You look like my best friend smashed into one person.
What are their genders?
They're both boys. One's Derek, one's Nathan.
How are they pretty hot?
Yes. Yeah.
Hell yeah. That's right. A hot guy. I grew up atheist, so I grew up a little weird.
Woo!
You got an atheist person over here?
Now, yeah.
Now, what happened?
Religious trauma.
Oh, I never had that. I had atheist trauma. It's weird, I grew up in a religious town. Makes for a weird kindergartner. My teachers would be like, so what do you believe in, Michael? And I'm like, time is but a construct. It neither begins nor ends, Mrs. Billingsley. It just continues on. They're like, you need to talk to the guidance counselor. And like, the guidance counselor cannot solve the problem of existence. So I grew up a little weird. I'm a geologist now.
It rocks.
It's the most atheist of religions. Ironically, I work with a bunch of Mormons. It's pretty hilarious. All right? When they give presentations to me about rocks, I'm always like, Carl, I have a quick question. How old are those rocks again? He's like 75 million years. And I'm like, I'm gonna FaceTime in three of your wives. That's only half. Only half your wives. Because I feel like you've been lying to your family. If the humor's lost on any of you guys, I'm gonna help you out. Does anybody know how old the Earth actually is? Old? That's not enough. As fuck, closer. As a I'm not getting the quantitative numbers that I'm looking for. Does anybody know? Does anybody know?
2 billion.
1.4, 2 billion, we're getting there. 4.5. What's your name?
Sarah.
Sarah? Sarah, how did you know that?
Nerd.
Fucking nerd! She's like me, it's okay. It's okay to be a nerd, Sarah.
She starts her PhD tomorrow.
What's your PhD gonna be in?
Psychology.
Fucking nerd. But I have problems. Just follow me on Instagram. When you're educated, help me out. I'll talk to you in 6 years. Right? Yeah, but Carl should know, okay? Carl should know how old the fucking Earth is. And he doesn't. I have a vendetta against Carl. Carl, he's a Mormon geologist. We're back to the joke. Okay, we were on Sarah, now we're back to the joke. Alright, so Carl tried to convert me to Mormonism one time. He comes up to me at 4 p.m. He's like, Mike, you want to go for a walk? I thought he was going to try to suck my dick. So I was like, hell yeah, Carl, let's go for a walk. It's 4 p.m. I need to fucking pick me up. That's not what he wanted. He was like, Mike, I used to live a hard life. I used to do drugs. I used to do blow. I used to lick puss. What was that, Carl? Puss, Mike, I used to lick puss. I never heard anyone say it like that. I never heard anyone stare into the abyss. Be like, I was so lost, I was drowning, I say, in a sea of puss. I was like, Carl, everything that you're telling me sounds really good. What the fuck happened? He's like, the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints really changed my life. And I was like, Carl, I think I'm gonna pass. I'm gonna pass on the Mormonism and continue with the puss licking. It's my preference. I had to learn things by being wrong. I didn't get good sex definitions when I was a kid. I never got like a talking to about it. Did anyone get a talking to? PhD, Sarah? Absolutely not. We got bad parents all around. I had this thing happen to me when I was in second grade. I was in the car with my mom, my brother's friend Chaz. No one should be named Chaz. Okay, Chaz should be deleted. Okay. Chaz was talking about playing this game called Never Have I Ever, which is a game I did not understand. Well, Chaz was older. He was like 6 years. I left that out. I left that out. Thank you. No, Chaz was like 15. All right? He's talking about playing Never Have I Ever with my brother. I didn't understand it, but he's like, I was playing Never Have I Ever with my friends, and someone said they never masturbated. So I had to put a finger down, because I had masturbated. Which is pretty awkward to say in front of someone's mom. Nonetheless, I'm 8 years old, I'm curious, I'm in the back seat, like, what does masturbate mean? My mom's like, it means you're interested in someone else, Michael. And she kept driving the fucking car. That was it. That was all she said. And I was like, I like this word. I will impress my teachers with this word. So a few weeks later, it was reading time. My teacher's reading about the mastodons. She's like, the mastodons roamed the earth many years ago, and I'm like, opportunity has struck. What was that word, Miss Tracy? She's like, mastodon? I was like, ah. I thought you said masturbate. She's like, you need to talk to the principal. I was like, I don't masturbate the principal. I don't even masturbate you, Miss Tracy. I masturbate Lucas and Mary. Typically at the same time. While they're telling me their most interesting secrets. She's like, did your mom lie to you? I was like, my mom didn't lie to me, Miss Tracy, and then I start jerking off.